Hello, Gabe Heller here, Jehoenzollern on YouTube and How Now Brown Couch on Twitch, and I've got a problem. My problem is this cable. Now, I bought this cable a number of years ago when it was on sale at Guitar Center, and we bought it so that we could hook up a microphone for Minecraft. The cable that we had been using, I had had to splice an end onto, and it wasn't working very well. And this was on sale for like 15 bucks, and I was like, hey, that'll solve our problem. So we went there, and like as I was walking out of the store, the guy behind the counter said, "You know this only works for guitars, don't you?" I don't know even what one of these cables would do for you if you had an electric guitar. I don't have an electric guitar. But yeah, we took it home and it just didn't work. It didn't work for a microphone. So we're going to see if we can change that today. So here I have a microphone, and here I have what we ended up getting instead, this adapter. And this does work. We have hooked a regular XLR cable up to this in the microphone, and it does work, but just to prove that, I need something. Okay, let's plug this in. Hey, the light comes on. Cool. Okay. There we go, much easier. Plugged into the left, switched on, and as I talk, you can see the dial moves. Now let's try this cable. Microphone is on. As I talk into it, dial does not move at all. So something is wrong with this cable. Let's see if we can change that. Get on my little mobile soldering bench here. First we need to test it and see what needs to change. So on the one that works, what happens? Set it to beep. Make sure it does beep. I had to fix these probes. Yes, it does beep. Okay, so we've got the shield. The shield is connected to this one. Okay. And we have got this here. Well, let's say this is, oh, they might have numbers on them. Okay, so pin 1 is actually this one. It's pin 1, 2, and 3 according to the label on this. So pin 1 is also connected to the shroud. Pin 2 is connected to the tip, and pin 3 is connected to the shroud. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be wired, or at least that's the way that it works. So on this cord, the shroud goes to nothing. Okay, this is still working, right? Yes. Okay, pin 1 goes to the shroud. Pin 2 goes to the shroud, and pin 3 goes to the tip. So 2 went to the tip on that one, and 3 went to the shroud. So we've got to switch pins 2 and 3. Okay. Look at all these pieces. So if I remember how they go, where they go. Oh, and there's a screw. Right. Oh, it's not quite all the way out yet. Okay, and we can see pin 2 is the white wire, or clear wire, and pin 3 is the red wire. So we're going to be switching the white and the red wires. All right, let's see if we can do that. So it looks like there are little booties on them. Can we get the booties off? Maybe? They are high quality booties, and as a result they're very... Oh. Do we not actually need to solder at all? This seems to be coming out here. What is coming out? That might be the whole pin holder coming out, which is not good. Or maybe it is good. If we can get it all the way out, and we don't have a lot of room to work with here. If we get it all the way out, maybe we just need to swap the pin holders. It feels like this is not a good idea. I think we're going to have to just strip the booty off. Okay. Goodbye, booty. Okay. Now, is that actually soldered? Not even sure that it is, but it seems to be connected, so we'll assume that it is soldered, and I'll get out the soldering gun and start it heating up. Normally I sit that over here, so I guess we're going to rearrange things without losing any of this, please. Yay. It's a soldering iron, not a soldering gun. Let us see what we can do. Nothing from that angle. Oh no, the red one is right there. And there's the white one. How best to do this? What angle is best? Maybe like that for the white one? Hey, white one's off. Now for the red one. Still got a bit of the booty on there. I'm sure that would smell nice if I don't get it all off before I start. Come on, come off. All right, there we go. Wow, that soldering iron works fast when it's hot. Okay, so now we just want to swap these two. So this cable, this wire goes over here. Come on. Come on. I don't think she'll mind me using this one for this. Red cable over here. Well, hello, cat. Are you here to help? You're here to sit in the recycling bin? Okay. Well, I suppose. I don't mind that. Wow, it just did not stay nice and straight. Maybe I need to run the soldering iron on it a bit or strip it a little extra. I don't know. I don't want to make possibilities for cross connection. Is it going to be easier to do it this way? Maybe it'll be easier to do it this way. Oh yes, much easier. Probably should actually use some solder. All right. It seems to be attached. And now for the white one. I don't think I'm going to be putting the booties back on at this point. That, I think, needs a little work with the soldering iron. The end of that is just too weirdly shaped. There we go. The hole does not seem to be blocked, but I'm having trouble getting it to go in. Actually in the hole, I have my doubts about how well it will work. It's just like on the edge of being in the hole. Huh. Maybe it needs just a little more soldering work on the end of the wire. It's got a little blob there, and that blob may be preventing it from going in the hole. Okay, let's try that. Oh, it almost went in. Yes, I think it's in the hole. Okay, here we go. Not sure why this is going so much slower than before. I do have a little junk on the thing. I caught a little of the coating there. There we go. All right, much better. Okay, so it should be correct now. Let's put it back together. Okay, so this lines up with that there. Good. Okay, this, I forget which way this goes. I think the hook must be to the front. Like so. Yeah, it goes into a little slot there. Yeah, I hope that's right. And then you go in here. Oh, it fell out again, dang it. You go in here like that. I'm going to do it downwards. Well, no, I can't, because then this will just keep falling out. Everything's falling out. Come on. turn this a little further? Will it stay in the right orientation, at least temporarily? No, it just really wants to turn over and fall out. I have no idea how people do this without an assistant. Okay, so that's on there. And then this lines up. And it goes over that. Is this, yes, it is. The spring is working properly. Okay. And then the screw goes in. The screw goes in. Not quite lined up. Now we are. I'm sure I tighten it all the way this time, because this was, no, it's loose. I don't know why it's loose. Is it not all the way on? I feel like it could be a little further on. You notice there's a little gap there. There we go. Now it's all the way on. I don't know if it's going to stay all the way on, but that's our best hope. If anyone here knows these cables and knows why this might be kind of permanently loose now that I've messed with it, please let me know what I need to do to get it to stay in place anymore. We were hoping to use this for stuff for the band, which means we will be plugging and unplugging microphones into it. And if this just keeps coming off whenever we do that, that's a problem. It does have these things. Maybe if I bend these things a little, will they hold it a little better in place? Is that? Yeah, there we go. Because once I had the microphone on there, for all I know, it will compress it back to where it was. Well, time to test it.
Just to let you know, this video is over soon. So rub your eyes and stretch your thighs and sing in tune. It's time to find another kind of video, for this one is nearly done, you know.
Left microphone. It does things when I touch it, because grounding. All right. Hello, hello. Yes, look at that. The dial moves when I talk into it. We have fixed the cable. I don't know why it was wrong to begin with, something to do with guitars, but now it is working. Yay. Bye for now.